Welcome back all of you to our online platform, that is our school's YouTube channel. So again we are ready with today's video. This video is for class 9th and the subject is maths, and we are continuing the same chapter, that is chapter number 2, and the name of the chapter is polynomials. So we are proceeding the exercise, that is 2.5, exercise 2.5, and we are discussing, we have already discussed up to question number 13. So today we will discuss question number 14, that is in which we have to find minus 12 cube plus 7 cube plus 5 cube विदाउट एक्चुअल मल्टीप्लिकेशन. हमें मल्टीप्लाई एक्चुअली इन डिजिट्स को मल्टीप्लाई, इन इंटीजर्स को मल्टीप्लाई नहीं करना है. सो वी आर हैविंग वन फार्मूला. यस्टरडे वी हैव डिस्कस दैट a क्यूब प्लस b क्यूब प्लस c क्यूब विल बी इक्वल्स टू 3a इंटू b इंटू c. इफ a प्लस b plus c is equals to 0. So we will check that minus 12 plus 7 plus 5 is equals to minus 12, 7 plus 5 plus 12, that is equals to 0. So they fulfill the condition that a plus b plus c is equals to 0, minus 12 plus 5 plus 7 plus 5 will be equals to 0. So now we can replace a by minus 12, b by 7, c by 5 on the both sides. So we will replace minus 12 cube plus 7 cube plus 5 cube. On the right hand side also we are supposed to substitute 3 into minus 12 into 7 into 5, and that will be equals to 7 5 ja 35, 35 3 ja 105 into minus 12, that will be minus, because plus minus minus, 12 5 ja 60 and 12 1 ja 12, and the answer will be 1260. So we have calculated the sum which was given in the question. That was the first part, that is minus 12 cube plus 7 cube plus 5 cube without actually multiplying these integers. But what was the benefit of that, using that formula? That what is the condition to use this formula? The main condition is a plus b plus c should be equals to 0. The sum of these three integers should be equals to 0, and that is there. That's why we use this formula to find the sum of the cubes of these three integers. At the same time, in the next question also, next part of this question, that is in which we have to find 28 cube plus minus 15 cube plus minus 13 cube. So we can say we can see clearly 28 minus 15 minus 13 will be equals to 0. So again the answer will be the value we can find by using this formula, 3 into 28 into minus 15 into minus 13, minus into minus, that will be plus. So the answer will be in the plus only, and the answer will be 16,380. So that part is in the homework for you. You are supposed to complete that part by yourself. At the same time, we will discuss now question number 15. In question number 15 also two parts are there. We will discuss here one part, and the one remaining part you have to do by yourself in the homework. So question number 15, part first. The area of the rectangle is given. Area of a rectangle. Area of the rectangle is 25a square minus 35a plus 12. We have to find the length and breadth. To find the length and breadth, we are supposed to first of all factorize this algebraic expression. To factorize this algebraic expression, we are supposed to first of all multiply these two. 12 5 is 60, 0 6, 12 2 is 24 plus 6 30. So that should be the product of two numbers, and sum should be minus 35. So we are supposed to find two numbers whose product is 30 and whose sum is 30 minus 35. So numbers will be minus 20 and minus 15. If we multiply minus into minus plus, 15 0 0, 15 2 is 30, and if we add both are like sign, both are having like signs, so minus will be there, 20 plus 15, that will be 35. So now we can split the middle term. That is how we can split 25 a square and 35 we can split in minus 20 a and minus 15 a plus 12. Now from first two terms we can see that 5a is common. So 5a is common, here is 5a minus 4, from here we can take minus 3 common, 3 5 is 15, 5a plus 4. Now we can see that 5a minus 4, minus we have taken common, so here it comes minus. So 5a minus 4 is common. Now what is remaining? 5a minus 3. This is the area, and area of a rectangle is equals to length into breadth, that is 5a minus 4 and 5a minus 3. So one of them will be the length and the other one will be the breadth, but as I told you previously, the length is always longer than the breadth. So which one is the longer? 5a minus 3, because both are having 5a. Here we are subtracting 4, here we are subtracting 3, so this will be more. So we can say length will be 5a minus 3 units and breadth will be 5a minus 4 units. So like this we can proceed. This question, one part I have done here, the second part you are supposed to do in the homework. At the same time we are supposed to discuss now the question number 16. In that question the volume is given. Question number 16, again two parts are there. One we will discuss here, the second you will do by your own as the homework. So volume of the cuboid, volume of cuboid is given, that is 3x square minus 12x, 3x square minus 12x. So volume of the cuboid is length into breadth into height, that is the formula of the volume of the cuboid, length into breadth into height. And now we can take the common from here, that is 3, and x is also common, so 3x taken common from here, so x is remaining here, and from here minus 4. So from here we can say we are having three factors, 1, 2 and 3. Either of them can be length. Length can be x minus 4, x or 3. Suppose 3 is the length, then x will be the breadth and x minus 4 will be the height of this cuboid. So in such type of questions you are supposed to factorize and you are supposed to see the factors, and afterwards you are supposed to assess which one is the length, which one is the breadth, which one is the height. In this cuboid you can say any one the height, either x minus 4 or x or 3, but in the case of rectangle you should keep in mind that the quantity which is longer will be the length and the quantity which is shorter will be the breadth. I hope that you have understood the chapter, and at the same time you are supposed to again revise the chapter by solving out some of the questions from each exercise, and if you are having any doubt then you can message us or you can call us. We will try to rectify your doubts by any of the means. At the same time today we will provide you the worksheet which is which will include the questions which are based on this chapter. Which chapter? Linear equations in one variables. For your not the linear equation in one variable, your chapter is polynomials. So we will provide you the worksheet which will be based on polynomials. So for your extra practice, and if you face any kind of problem in those questions given in the worksheet as well, then you can inform us. We will try to clear your doubts so that you can easily proceed the questions given in the worksheet. Thank you very much.